Hello, friend, and welcome back to Perimenopausal Chats. I'm Gina Liberty, and today I would like to talk about some more practical things on what your bare minimum could actually be or should actually be, however you want to word that. Your bare minimum doesn't have to look impressive to anybody, not even yourself. It simply just needs to support you. And what does that actually mean? Since life has been lifing me so much over the last, I don't know, it feels like for the last year, and even more so lately, I have realized the importance of kind of a bare minimum plan, the non-negotiables, if you will. Because when life lifes, the last thing you want to do is worry about what do I need to do to take care of myself? You don't want to have to do that. You want it to be like second nature. So that way, when things happen, you can just go into autopilot and do the things that best support your mind, body, and hormones. Now, some of those things will fall by the wayside when life life's a little too much. And that is 1000% okay. I just want to let you know it is okay for things to go by the wayside because you're not getting rid of them forever. You're just setting them aside for a minute, however long that minute needs to be, because you're always going to want to take best care of yourself, right? Just like you do with everybody else. But let's put ourselves on in front and take care of us first. Excuse me. I am really tired right now and I don't know what just happened. So, think about the things, and I know we talked about this a little bit last week on the things that best support you and the things that you can remove because that's supportive as well. So I want you to think about the things that give you the biggest return, both physically and or mentally. And you can make a list over time. You don't have to do this right now. You can do this right now. You can literally list out the things that you know make you feel good, right? If it's shutting down your screens 2 hours before bedtime and just doing something that just kind of loosens you up, relaxes you, read a book, take a bath, take a walk outside, stretch, whatever it is, if you know that that makes you sleep better and you feel better in the next morning, then that's one of those things, right? If you know eating protein at each meal, not paying attention to how much, just eating protein at each meal gives you a little more energy throughout your day, that's another one. If you feel like drinking all of your water for the day makes you feel like you're hydrated, like you can feel it, you can literally feel it, then keep that, right? You can pick 1 to 3. I usually pick 3 for myself, the top 3, and then based on the level of lifing you, you can adjust that, right? If you can get all 3 of those non-negotiables in, then that is awesome. If you can only get 2, great. If you can only do 1, because life is lifing you so hard, then that is enough. Let it be enough, because it is enough. Those things that your brain tells you are too small to make a difference, that is a lie. Every little thing that you do for you and your health is worth it, and it will compact. It will, that's not the word I wanted. Compound is the word I wanted. Almost got it right. It will compound like interest. You might think that this little bit of interest in there is not anything, but if it compounds like interest over time, it's going to make a huge difference. The more you do it consistently, the bigger of a difference it's going to make, right? Now, I want to note that I want you to make these realistic enough that you can do them when life really is lifing, okay? If it's literally drink a full glass of water when you wake up in the morning, then so be it, right? It needs to be realistic. It needs to be something you've got down pat so you don't even have to think about it. It's not a checklist. It is second nature. And that's that. Now, if you want to make a list of like 6 things and then when lifes, these become your fallback, right? Not another checklist, but your bare minimum also. I'm trying to get to this. Sorry. My perimenopause brain is kicking in too much today. Your bare minimum can change with different seasons, with different lifings. I'm going with it. Because sometimes lifing is minor, and sometimes lifing is major. And we need to adjust, right? Example for me recently is I had to put my strength training by the side because of how much energy it takes, how much time it takes over the week, how much energy it takes. And I knew I didn't have the capacity to do that. And I knew that it would be just maybe a week, maybe 2 tops off. And that's okay because I kept with one of my non-negotiables, which is walking outside, at least one 30-minute walk a day outside. I try to make it 2. And if you can tell right now, my voice is kind of giving out because I have recently realized that I have silent reflux and certain things agitate it. There's nothing else going on, but it just kind of goes in and out of that. It's very annoying. So anyway, basically, I want you to ask yourself, if everything went sideways tomorrow, what is one thing I still want to do for myself? Those non-negotiables. Like I said, mine is I get one 30-minute walk in outside every day. I try to get 2, but my bare minimum is 1. I eat protein at each meal. Sometimes it's more than others. I drink a full glass of water first thing when I wake up in the morning because I know that I haven't had anything all night and my body's dehydrated because I hasn't been drinking it all night. So, speaking of, I need to drink now. Anyway, I want to just encourage you and give you some kind of direction here. So there are what I think is six pillars to a strong foundation, right? Sleep, stress, nutrition, hydration, strength training, and movement. Just pick one of those. Like your bigger list, if you want to pick one for each of those categories, great. And then you can pick and choose what you're doing. But you're doing at least one of those, right? On the times when life lifes you. Hopefully this is making sense. My brain is kind of shutting down right now. I'm feeling super extra tired. My throat is acting up. And I am just trying to finish for you so I'm not all over the map. Something is better than nothing, right? So if you want to pick one from each of those groups, have that list, use it, have it as a note in your phone, and you can go to it anytime so you can just pick one or do more if you feel up to it. Or you can just pick one of those categories, one of those pillars, and you can pick like 3 or 4 things out of that pillar alone, and then you can do those. It's up to you and what you feel like is realistic for you to tackle when life lifes you. Life is always going to life us, no matter what. It is going to throw some curveballs. It is going to get us off track. It is going to overwhelm us. It is going to drop all the things that it can on us. And I just want you to be equipped with what you need when those times come so you can still support yourself in some way. It is not failing. It is adjusting and doing something that you know is good for your mind, body, and hormones. So I'm going to leave it at that now because my throat is really kind of giving me fits right now. But I think I got through the gist of it. I got through the bulk of things that I wanted to talk to you about. So I encourage you to share with me if any of this resonated with you, if any of this helped. If you want to have conversations about this just randomly, about all things that affect us during this stage of life and beyond, then join us in my community over on School. I will put that in the description. It is literally just women coming together who are in this stage and beyond and who want to just support, encourage, help each other out through this season of life and know that our body's not broken, we're not crazy, and we are definitely not alone. So if that's you, come and join us. I would love to say hi and chat more there. So until next time, please remember that something is always better than nothing, and we will chat soon.